Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto, thanks for tuning in. Guys, good afternoon to the boomers. Today we'll be talking about the sound of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I came across a meme that I wanted to share with you guys. We'll also be talking about volatility, censorship, and the need for decentralization and privacy. We're seeing people being shut down out there. We want to talk about censorship, decentralization, and how it relates to crypto. Let me shout out the rest of the boomers out there. Michael, Sprinkler Ninja, original copy, and the rest of the boomers, good morning or good afternoon where you are worldwide. Original copy caught this at the start. Indeed, Queen's Races is in the population of the chat box. Guys, I need you touching all the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Make sure you're tuned into the good crypto word that we spread here daily, whether the mic is on or off, or the markets are up or down, whether we're censored or not. You know, Champagne is here daily in the morning, a little late today, off to a slow start, but we're here. We're always booming with the positive energy, guys. Make sure you're touching those buttons. Let's go ahead and share the screen with you boomers out there and see how healthy the markets are looking today. If you're just tuning in, we'll be talking about the sound of Bitcoin. I came across a meme I thought that was interesting. We'll be talking about low volatility and what that means for Bitcoin. Censorship. We see some people getting censored, including the boomers out there. And what does that mean with decentralization and privacy as it relates to crypto? We need more decentralization and privacy, and we're going to be talking about that. Good morning, Nasorian George, Queen's Races, Michael, the Sprinkler Ninja, original copy. We got generals here in the box. Let's go ahead and check out the market cap today at 203 billion at 54% Bitcoin dominance. It looks like we're at the same. We took a $200 dip this morning. You could see almost 90 degrees on these dips. They look a little more aggressive than they really are. We're at 63.50. We've been around 64, 65, but it seems like we had a little flash dip here this morning, which is okay. You know, Champagne, I'm expecting things to be trading in this range, and this low volatility, we're going to be talking about it because it seems like we're stuck in this range, which I believe is a great thing. Good morning to CryptoZilla, or good afternoon, depending on what side of the globe you maniacs are. I see you guys. Sorian, Queen's Races, the rest of the boomers, guys. We got boomers entering the population of the chat box out there, and make sure you're touching the buttons just in case we're, you know, decentralized. We're censored here. We need to keep it more decentralized and touch all the buttons, and perhaps, you know, keep posting on other platforms just in case we get attacked on the left flank by these MSM. Market is dumping, says Derek McLean. 4,200. I doubt it. I doubt it. It's dumping, but it's still in the $6,000 range. I doubt things are going to go much lower. We have a signal for a strong sell on Trading View. According to the indicators, we're going to be talking about that as well. We got Ether dipping under $200 at 197. I'm still holding this Ether bag, and I expect Ether to have one last kaboom at some point. And of course, all these altcoins will be trailing Bitcoin, if you ask me. Ripple, Trash, Bitcoin Cash, 417. EOS at 514. EOS's support seems to be $5, guys. Stellar at 22 cents. Litecoin dipping under $50. Let there be light. I'm getting tired of holding this Litecoin bag, I'll tell you guys. Let's see. At this point, I don't think it's smart to get out of my position, being that the market is downtown. So I'm just going to hodl through this storm. As soon as I see things start to peak back up, I may readjust the bag, but I think things are so low right now. It's more of an accumulation period, not any time to be adjusting bags and getting rid of Litecoin, in my personal opinion. Tether at 99 cents, climbing back to $1 out there. Cardano at 6 cents, taking a dip. It's been at 7. Now it's taking a dip down to 6 cents. And that's another reason why I'm not getting into altcoins. I've been entertaining jumping into Cardano, buying a little nickel baggie out there. But look, everything keeps, you know, being volatile. While Bitcoin holds the stability there, I think it's better just to hold on where you're at and wait to see if the market's going to take off or not. It may take a little longer than expected. We've talked about this before. I don't know if we're going to see a kaboom by the end of the new year. Everybody's expecting the backed platform and these legacy platforms to kaboom the price. I think that, being that everybody's expecting that, we could see the opposite happen, if you ask me. Monero at 102. We got to talk about Monero because this one right here, guys, could be the last one standing. if you ask me. And then you got Tron at 2 cents. As the rest of the boomers tune in. Queen says holding Litecoin. The all-time high was 360, just waiting for the bull run. Queens, I understand you. I bought at 250 as well. Okay, I bought up there at 250. So I mean, I've been buying all the way up personally. But you know, I mean, I got Litecoin at the very beginning when it was listed on Coinbase, and I've been buying all the way up to 250. So I mean, I'm probably down. Bitcoin search volume on Google is going lower and lower. That might be a good thing, Derek. We're going to be talking about that. CryptoZilla says Asia was calling a dip by looking at the crypto market movement, so they moved to stable coins. They don't know how to hold the line out there. Okay, you know how I feel about those stable coins. CryptoZilla. Queens Racist says alert bell on like, 1 subscribe all day. Okay. Dolphin 134 sup general. Good morning, Dolphin. Haven't seen you in a while. You're back here in the population. Welcome back to everybody that had a good weekend out there. All the boomers there in the population. Cameron, I see you. Derek McLean, I see you. I don't think it's going to 42, Derek. I'm thinking the ETFs in beginning of November will be denied, says Cameron Work. Maybe, maybe not. I frankly don't care, but we do expect the backed platform that's owned by the ICE, the same people that own the NASDAQ, to be up and running sometime in November. A lot of people are bullish with that. I'm not sure if that's going to positively impact the market. I think that whatever impact it had on the market for the short term, it already occurred, if you ask me. Giving your real value in trade for stability, nah, says CryptoZilla. I agree. You know, these stable coins, we got about 45 of them now in the market, if I'm not mistaken. And you know how I feel about stable coins, guys. Who is going to stabilize the coin for you? Big Daddy? Okay. I'm not feeling it. The bull run showed the potential of all the coins, says Queen's Racist. Indeed. And it shows how important holding the bits is. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. You see a lot of these altcoins, a lot of these baby altcoins. Everybody was, you know, excited about these baby altcoins when things were booming, but the majority of them lost more value from their all-time highs than Bitcoin did. So, you know, you probably will be better just holding the bits, in my opinion. That's why I say always hold half the bag in the bits. That's my personal opinion. Why do people put crypto in Tether when the market is like this, says Justin McNeil. I don't know. I think that most people that are using Tether wisely are just day traders. So they just go in and out of Tether quickly. That way they don't have to cash out, you know, and bring the fiat into it. But I have nothing to do with Tether. I don't like it. You know, for that, you just hold the bag. Now, I'm not a day trader. Okay. Personally, I'm not a day trader. So it's not like I'm doing 10, 20 trades a day. There's some boomers that do that. And I can see the purpose for that. It's just a quick way to just, you know, stabilize your money for the short term. Okay, but long-term, mid-term, it's not a boomer if you ask me personally. Jose Ortega, good morning. You want to get stabilized, go to Mito's Breakfast out there in Hialeah. He got the hookup. All right, Jose. Justin McNeil says, why do people, okay, we already answered that. CryptoZilla says they want to be your daddy, and those that are doing are making them rich. The banks have been acting like everybody's daddy and custodian for what seems to be the entire history of finance right now. They've been trying to be the middleman for a long time, and they will continue to do whatever they can to be the middleman and be your custodian. Okay, crypto and this new cypherpunk culture is about privacy, decentralization, and about independence. Shout out to my indie boomers out there that don't need a boss. They don't want to call another man their boss. They don't want another man holding their bags. They don't want another bank holding their keys out there. Kaboom to that. All these funny bunnies out there, we'll snipe them out the box. I see you guys. Bingo, CryptoZilla. I'm thinking Q1 of 2019 will start a bull run. Cameron, you know, that's what most people are saying. We've seen Mike Novogratz from Galaxy Digital, one of the larger hedge funds, saying the same thing out there. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I think we may have to weather this crypto winter, this stability, because right now it's stable. You see, this is unstable over here, these kabooms and everything. But right here, this area, since September, this is a flat line right here. So we've been trading stable. For those people out there that want to spell doom and gloom, I think this could be the calm before the storm. It could be Q1, Q2, Q3. We may have to wait till the next Bitcoin halving of 2020. But when that boom comes, I think it's going to be more of a boomer than we expect. Champagne, one guy said backed won't move the price because its volume won't be registered in the crypto market cap. I'm not sure if that's true because my understanding is that they need to have one Bitcoin for every Bitcoin they sell. They can't leverage, so they have to have Bitcoin in their custody. So I don't know. Although it's possible that these large financial institutions could be buying over the counter and not affecting the prices. And that segues easily into this article here that I was going to share with you guys, decreasing Bitcoin volatility and its implications. You can see that they talk about smart money and dumb money. The smart money apparently has been buying over the counter. When the price started to fall, investors started to buy over the counter markets so as not to influence the price on exchanges. At this point, major buying and selling was done by the traders. They did not have their money in offline wallets. They were day trading on big exchanges, constantly buying the dips and selling the rallies. Let's go ahead and not read everything, but at the end of the day, so as soon as the smart money is done buying over the counter, says this article, they place some orders on the exchange to sucker the dumb money in. Thus, a new crypto market cycle can begin. Everybody goes back to talking about what a promising investment Bitcoin is. So apparently they're stacking, and it's, you know, basically what the boomers have been doing. We don't do it off, you know, over the counter. We do it on the exchanges. Although you probably can do it over the counter with platforms like local Bitcoins and stuff like that, or buying directly from somebody. But you know, apparently that's what they've been doing, says this article. I don't have anything to prove it. It's just that I'm sharing this article with you maniacs. And you know, once they're done stacking and packing out there, apparently they're going to put in some sucker orders to raise the price. That could be the truth out there. I don't know. Kabooming, do you think Bitcoin will hit all-time high after halvening, says Cracky? I think it'll hit before the halvening. Usually we see the hype before the event occurs. Okay, so somebody makes an announcement, you know, people buy the rumor and then they sell the news. So as soon as that rumor's coming, oh, the halvening's coming soon, and then once it occurs, it's already too late. So that's what I think it's going to have. Back is going to kill the banks, and they don't even know it, says Jose. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Queen's Racist with the 2 thumbs up. Keenum says, didn't invest in 2017. I see this as a second chance to get in and hodl hard. Keenum, you may have a great point out there. This may be a good time, okay? Nobody knows, including Champagne, but, you know, I smell a kaboom coming by the halvening, which would be 2020. I'm not a pro, but that's the way I see it out there. Thinking about getting into Bitcoin ATM to move more BTC, says Rogueby. Okay, again, big major selling Bitcoin with this big whale, says Always New. All right, let me go ahead and share a meme with you guys, or a video which I found was funny. The sound of crypto. This thing is trending over there on Reddit on videos, and let's go ahead and check it out. This is a short little 40-second video. I thought this was kind of funny. The sound of crypto.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
And there you go. That's the sound of crypto. A little funny, if you ask me. You had to wait for it there at the ending, but it seems like you know, that's a good way to interpret what's really happening. Queen's Race as well with the funny faces out there. Michael out there with the haha. I thought it was funny. This one is trending over there on Reddit. It seems to be like the truth. But at the end of the day, you know, soon, as much as people want to paint it as doom and gloom, and I think it's funny, I think this is an opportunity. I would agree with Keenum out there. I think that most people now are painting doom and gloom. This could be that opportunity, according to what a lot of people are saying. We don't know if it's true or not, including this article says that the big smart money is stacking over the counter, and perhaps maybe we should be too. Funny bunny indeed, says Cracky916. I need that on a t-shirt, says Dolphin134. Lucian out there with the face. I see you guys. Let's go ahead and talk about censorship and the need for decentralization and privacy. I'm sure you guys saw the tragedy that happened this week, and you know Champagne doesn't talk about anything negative, or I barely even talk about politics. But this kind of overlaps with decentralization and privacy. Apparently, this gentleman that was involved, or this alleged gunman, or I don't know the details, but he was tweeting on Gab. okay? And apparently they shut down that platform Gab, which is like Twitter, okay? It's a platform like Twitter, and they just shut it down. Apparently PayPal's not messing with them. Apparently I think GoDaddy is threatening to take down their platform or whatnot. And I think this is a great opportunity for people to see the importance and value on decentralized blockchains like Steemit, for instance, and others. You know, these blockchains and the decentralization combats censorship. Okay, you know, it's not a centralized server. So basically, you know, I think that in the future, things like Monero and blockchains like Steem for blogging or whatnot could be a kaboom. I invite you guys to check out this video here that I released back in September. Crypto Culture, Cypherpunk Manifesto, Privacy and Freedom. I read a little bit about the untold history of Bitcoin and the cypherpunks. A Cypherpunk Manifesto by Eric Hughes. I think that if you're into the crypt walking out there, shout out the crypt walkers. If you're a crypt walker out there, I think it's paramount for you guys to check out this Cypherpunk Manifesto and go ahead and check out the entire video. All right. And then let's talk about Monero, which arguably I think is the last true private digital currency out there. We've already established that Bitcoin has no privacy. Okay. It's censorship resistance and the fact that the transactions can't be reversed, but everything is out there. I invite you guys to check out this video, 5 reasons why Monero could be, okay, those are the key words, could be superior to Bitcoin. I'm not saying that it is out there for everybody freaking out. I'm just saying it could be if you look at it this angle. And just to, you know, touch on the 5 points, if you don't want to watch the entire video: safety, protects against negotiating positions, protects against price discrimination, fungible, and ASIC resistant. Okay, if you don't know what all that means, I invite you guys to check out this video. You know, I see that people like, you know, of course we know about Alex Jones. He was deplatformed. Not whether you like him or not, I think that's a threat to everybody that's trying to speak their mind on media, to everybody that's trying to secure their own bags and be an independent boomer out there. They don't want custodians, okay? And it's important that we have tools like decentralized blockchains that enable not only privacy, but immutability. So check that out. Federal Bank pumps stock market. It's our time. Let's pump crypto, says Cracky916. Indeed, Always News saying Zcash 2 agree with the privacy coins will win. I think that privacy coins are a blockchain industry that's undervalued for 2019 and beyond. Check out the video that I have linked down below. 5 blockchain industries that could kaboom. Okay, and the privacy industry, along with the gaming industry and others, is things that I'm looking at for the future and beyond. Are paper wallets the safest as far as hacking is concerned, says Joseph Setati. As far as hacking is concerned, you want to make sure that you generate a wallet that gives you a private key, that when you generate that private key, that nobody else can see what it's generating. So let me explain a little bit further. As far as buying, like, let's say a hardware wallet, let's say you get a Trezor or a Nano, that allows you to generate a public and private key pair offline that you could use as a paper wallet, or you know, you could basically access the blockchain with that. So that's all that the hardware wallet is enabling you to do, to generate a private and public key pair offline. Now, there's ways to do it online, but people that feel that they may be compromised, and, you know, if you have a spy device on your computer, you know, you go ahead and generate a public and private key pair. At that moment, if your computer's compromised, someone can see it. Now, that probability right now for the majority of people online are low, but if, you know, you've been compromised, you want to perhaps maybe generate those private and public keys offline with the hardware wallet. And then once you've generated those keys, they're basically the combination to the safe. You can store them on a paper, or you can etch them in stone. It's just a way to access the blockchain. Good morning to Tess Cooks for you. Hey, champ. Hey, everyone. Thinking about picking up a Monero or 2, says Tess. And I would say that seems like a great move, Tess. Good morning to Tess, by the way. One of our crypto chick cub boomers. Let me drop a bomb for you out there. I haven't seen you in a few days. You know, it sounds like a good one. You know how I feel about Monero. I think it's the last true crypto, crypt walking out there. that's not Funny Bunny. Indeed. Snipe them out the box. Always New says offline. So yeah, you want something that, you know, to be super secure, you want to generate the private and public key pairs offline. Although there's ways to do it online, and you know, if your computer's not compromised, then, you know, it's fine. But, you know, if you want to feel extra safe, you want to generate it offline. Furthermore, don't buy a hardware wallet from a third party, because they could have already opened the wallet and compromised the wallet before you received it. So, you know, make sure you're buying directly from the manufacturer, and that's completely sealed when you get it. D-Rock says, good Monday, boomers. Hopefully everyone is having a great day and was not affected by that Canadian exchange. What's good, champ? Good morning to D-Rock, Lizzo, another high-ranking official there in the population of the chat box. D-Rock, I haven't heard about the Canadian exchange, although I'm online a little late today. Champagne went out last night. Got to the gym late. Everything's a little sloppy today out there, but you know, one of those days that you don't even want to go online and you want to kind of do nothing. But we don't believe in that. You got to muscle through the pain and keep booming like a crypto maniac boomer. We're looking like Larry Wheels. Like 300 Spartans, and doing it for Sparta by the end of the year. If you're not pulling heavy weight, do it right now out there. Look, this is completely off topic, but since we always shout out Larry Wheels, check out Larry deadlifting, okay, 6 plates with one arm. This is the type of attitude that we need to have daily and muscle through the pain. Let me show you guys.
Come on!
6 plates with one arm. I need you guys booming like that. Indeed.
Come on!
Shout out to the boomers out there. Let me throw a little bit to that. Bitcoin volatility has decreased. Apparently, this is a time for the big money to be stacking out there. You can read this entire article, what's next, and what they think the implications for this low volatility. I think that this is a calm before the storm. Now, how long is this going to be? I don't know. It could be the entire 2019. You know, at the beginning of 2018, we got hit with a lot of rogue grenades, and, you know, things took a dip, dive, and a slide. Of course, you could see what happened at the beginning of 2018. It's just a falling knife. Okay. And then we thought we would win the battle here, and then things keep going back up and down, and this was like higher highs and lower lows. Now we finally flatlined ever since September. And this right here, although this is flat and we're at the bottom, I think this is a great sign. Now, how long is things going to be sideways? This could be a whole year. Okay, this could be the entire 2019. Are you prepared to kaboom with the boomers if things are trading sideways in the $6,000 range for a whole year? Okay, you got to think of what you're going to do for the long gunner out here. You know, Champagne is waiting for the happening out there. I don't day trade. I'm a hodler, a Bitcoin maximalist, a crypto sapien out here, boomers. So you know what it is. Kaboom, Ireland locked in. Shout out to Leonard from Ireland. Haven't seen you here. Welcome to the population out there. CryptoZilla said started week 2 of keto with some Japanese Wagyu A5 goodness. I need a way to show the boomers. Go ahead and give us a little video out there, CryptoZilla. Go ahead and post it. I encourage you maniacs, if you're online a lot, might as well try to monetize what you're doing, whether it's eating Wagyu or lifting weights or crypto booming out there. It's another path to independent freedom. And that Wagyu beef definitely sounds tasty out there. Shout out to the Wagyu maniacs. It's been a while since I got some A5 goodness. I remember ate at a fancy restaurant at one point, ordered some Wagyu, and they brought a certificate out before they cut it for me. So that definitely sounds tasty. Crypto Farmer says, damn, Dolphin 134 says alpha. And Lucian says we accumulate. Shout out to the 26 crypto maniac boomers that are tuning into the population of the chat box. Champagne here in the morning, afternoon today. We're here daily. I told you guys earlier that, you know, I was kind of weak today in the morning. I went out last night late. Luckily, I didn't drink and get sloppy, but kind of threw off the beats. Got to the gym later than usual. And it was one of those days that I just kind of want to, you know, kind of be in, stay home, and, you know, retract. But you know, we're not going to do it. We're motivated by Larry. Let me show you guys one more time. Look at this. I need you guys lifting the weights like this. Indeed. Shout out to Larry Lewis. This kid's 23 years old. Mark my words, this guy's going to be a phenom. Litecoin bull run till 2019, says Mylan. Indeed. Decentralized exchange or centralized, says Always New. Of course, decentralization is what we're rooting for here. Okay, centralized exchanges could be easily manipulated by the funny bunny out there. And shout out to those that are looking for the DEX exchanges. I have a link to the BitShares DEX exchange down below. I encourage you guys to use BitShares. I think that is like the standard right now for DEX. I'm not saying that it's the best one, and there could be better ones later on in the future, but it's got a first mover advantage. Any opinion on Traxia or Spade? Will move to Cardano once smart contracts are live, says Lucian. I never heard about it. I want to keep it 1,000 with you. Derek McLean says DEX have been hacked too. Yeah, the reason that DEX exchanges are attractive to us are not because they're unhackable. It's because what they stand for philosophically. They don't have someone at the top of the hierarchy that could be compromised. It's someone it's more of a trustless system based on code rather than trusting someone directly. But, you know, I don't think that we've created a decentralized exchange that's unhackable yet. But, you know, hopefully soon. Ether Delta has been hacked as well. And that's correct, Derek. I'm glad that you point that up. But just because it's decentralized exchange doesn't mean that it's necessarily safer than a centralized exchange, although philosophically in the future, hopefully it will be. And that's the entire crypto ethos that we're trying to push here. I'm encourage you guys, okay? Because if you're crip walking, this is not only about stacking, paper fiat and getting rich, guys, okay? If you're going to be in this game, especially right now when the market is low, you got to understand the why first. Start with the why. Why was it booming from the beginning? Okay, and what's going on? Why is this a boomer? I encourage you guys to check out this video, Crypto Culture, Cypherpunk Manifesto, Privacy and Freedom. Read the Cypherpunk Manifesto by Eric Hughes and understand why you should be booming out there. Both have good pros and cons, says Derek McLean, talking about decentralized exchanges. Indeed. CryptoZilla says, can't post links, but you can see by adding this to the end of imgsafe.org site and put his link. You can check out his Wagyu. I'll probably check it out after the stream. I don't like searching during the broadcast. It throws me off. But I appreciate it, CryptoZilla. I'll check it out. And if you guys want to check out his Wagyu, you know where to see it. The thing with posting links here in the population of the chat box, I think it's just been turned off by YouTube, or maybe I turned it off at one point. But, you know, I encourage you guys to check out CryptoZilla's links. It's all good. True African says, Champ, what's up, bro? Kaboom, the True African. Welcome back here to the population of the chat box. We've been talking about the sound of Bitcoin. I have this video linked down below, Sound of Crypto. I'm going to share it one more time out here. And I want to shout out Boulevine, the author of this video that's trending right now on Reddit, on the video subreddit. So check this out. This is the Sound of Crypto, guys.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
And there you go. I thought it was hilarious. Make sure you go ahead and give him a like, Bullvine, or drop a comment there on his video so he can get some views. I definitely enjoyed watching that. Shout out to him. I thought it was funny. Now, as much as the doom and gloom is this, as people want to paint the markets right now, if you read this, decreasing Bitcoin volatility and its implications, this is sort of talking about what the big dog pit bulls here in the game are going to be doing. They've been buying over the counter. So says Crypto Daily's article here, linked down below. And apparently, once they're ready to move the markets, they're going to put in some bigger buy orders to move the market. So apparently, they're not buying on the exchanges. So it's not, their buys are not necessarily affecting the price directly, says this article. And as soon as they have secured all the bags that they want to secure, says, so as soon as the smart money is done buying, they place some orders on exchanges to sucker the dumb money in. Thus, a new market cycle begins, and everybody goes back to talking about what a promising investment Bitcoin is. So let me know if you believe that or not. Derek McLean thought the meme was funny. I thought so too. CryptoZilla says, no fear, I don't play. And True African says, what's up, champ? Guys, if you're just tuning in, we talked about the sound of Bitcoin. We talked about this volatility and then censorship. Apparently, they're going to knock off Gab off the internet or whatnot. And everything right now, if the mainstream media doesn't like you, it seems like they want to go ahead and attack your entire platform and try to, demonetize you, take you off the webs. That's why I think sites like Steemit, which are you can go ahead and post there and no one can delete your post. Okay, DTube, DLive, stuff like that is going to be more important in the future. This crypto, the decentralization, and then as far as privacy, make sure you check out Monero. 5 reasons why Monero could be superior to Bitcoin out there. Kaboom! Rafterman throwing his daily too. Good to see you, champ. Good to see you too, Rafterman, our most gratuitous member here in the population of the chat box. Everybody owes me 2. Do you have 2 on it this morning for champagne in the morning, now in the afternoon out there with the good crypto word? Thanks again, Rafterman. I definitely appreciate you. Follow the leader here, Rafterman, dropping 2, a little fiat off the ceiling. Thanks again, Rafterman. Always showing love. If you guys are tuning in, I shared the meme sound of Bitcoin that's trending right now on Reddit. Very funny, if you ask me. We talked about volatility, censorship, the need for decentralization, and privacy. Make sure you check out Monero. I think this one is a kaboomer for the mid to long term. We got 28 maniacs in the population of the chat box. Been streaming for 31 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take a few more comments and questions and go ahead and go offline. I would be honest with you guys, Champagne is tired today. I'm glad that I made it out to the gym and I hit all the goals that I was supposed to hit. Champagne pulling the weight. I was doing deadlifts today, inspired by Larry Wheels, the young 23-year-old power building phenom out there. Of course, he's on performance enhancing drugs. I don't promote that, but he's trying to go for the gold out there. So indeed, caress those likes, says Rafterman. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and share his lift one more time, just as a motivation. It has nothing to do with crypto, but just to motivate you guys. Look at this man pulling 6 plates. Each plate weighs 45 pounds. The barbell itself weighs 45 pounds. So you can go ahead and do the math. You can do 13 times 45 to see how much this guy's pulling with just one hand.
Come on! Come on!
Make sure you check him out. This is definitely a motivator here for Champagne. Derek McLean says PED is cheating. Yeah, you could say that as well, but go ahead and try to take the PEDs and pull that weight. Go ahead and do it. If you think it's cheating, go ahead and do it and try to pull that weight with the PEDs. There's a 90% chance you're not going to do it, Derek. Again, I'm not promoting PEDs. Champagne doesn't use them, but, everybody's entitled to do whatever the hell they want, if you ask me. 33 minutes, 26 maniacs watching in the population of the chat box. We had Rafterman drop $2 there in the population. Derek McLean would never do that to his body. Then don't do it. Don't do it. And I probably will never get there, and I'm not using PEDs myself. But we need to send them over to Vitalik, Derek. Okay, so if you don't want to use the PEDs, I'm not going to use them. Send them over to Vitalik. If you guys don't know what PED is, it's performance-enhancing drugs. Send over the creatine, the testosterone, cyprinate, the whole thing over to Vitalik. Ripple took it. They've been using the soy, the estrogen. We need Vitalik hanging out with Larry more often out there. Huge gains potentials. GL says One Niceland. Bitcoin Cash hard fork November 15th. New protocol and free coins. All right. One Niceland is letting us know about another hard fork, free coins, more bits. So take free coins. Do I believe in it? These hard forks or whatnot, I don't know. They sound funny bunny to me, but, let's go ahead and if you're holding the Bitcoin Cash, might as well get the coins and keep booming. Vitalik needs to lay off that soy boy breast milk, says Derek McLean. Well, breast milk is good because breast milk doesn't have soy in it, okay? Breast milk, there's bodybuilders that drink breast milk. I know it sounds disgusting. I don't do it personally, but it's one of the more nutritious things that you can ingest. That's why children, the babies, are taking it because it has heavy cholesterol and a lot of fats in there. What you don't want is soy. Soy will raise your estrogen and actually have you acting like a lady out there. We definitely don't want that. We want cholesterol and fats Don't mix soy with breast milk. They're two different things out there. All right, guys, I think I'm going to tune out. I appreciate you guys. Rafterman coming through today, throwing the $2 in there, letting me know a champagne still appreciated. I appreciate you, Rafterman. And these crypto winners, we got to catch each other's back. Champagne is not going anywhere. Even these days when I'm tired and I'm off beat, I'm going to be here kabooming, spreading that good crypto energy, encouraging you guys to keep pushing the line forward. And let's be patient out here. I know you guys are thirsty for blood, waiting for that all-time high. And this year has been, look at this. You know, if we could weather this complete meltdown over here, because, you know, look at this. This chart looks horrible for 2018. I'll keep it 1,000 with you guys. But if you go ahead and see the all-time with the bits, things look a lot better. This is the all-time Bitcoin charts. So if you look at it from this perspective, we're still up. Even if you look at it from a 5-year perspective, things are still up. Okay, so Champagne's feeling positive. Jay Constant says, talking about remedies against diarrhea is cucumbers. Constant, what you need to do is stop eating so much carbs and basically fast. The best remedy against any sort of indigestions or any problems with your stomach, you just go ahead and start fasting and go ahead and that's the ultimate flush. Don't believe all these little carbohydrates. Your body has trouble breaking down carbohydrates. Do the knowledge. We're meant to eat meat, okay? If we were meant to eat plants so much, we would have several stomachs like cows do, okay? But that's not the case out there, boomers. Do the knowledge. I guarantee you that if you stop eating so much carbs and plants out there and fast a few days, your stomach will be a lot better, okay? Bitcoin 10 years old in a few days, says D-Rock. Oh, all right. I didn't know that. Bitcoin birthday. Maybe we do a little kaboom for that. Thanks for reminding me, D-Rock. CryptoZilla started using beef bone broth. It helps the stomach more than he thought. There you go. Guys, do the research on the carnivore diets. There's people curing immune system problems, immunodeficiencies. I'm going blank with the actual word here, but you know what I'm talking about. Sorry, read it again. It was a joke, says Constant. All right. I'm here standing on stage and, I don't have to go ahead and decipher your jokes, but it is what it is. Thanks for letting us know. Stop eating plants. No way, says Derek McLean. I didn't say completely stop eating plants, but if you have indigestion, you have a problem with your stomach, you may want to consider cutting the carbs and fasting for some time and stabilize your stomach. Shout out to the maniacs. I think I'm going to go ahead and start tuning out. I don't want to go ahead and start talking about diets right now. We've been used to do that on other videos, but I don't want to go ahead and start arguing with the vegans out here because sometimes they come into the population and they want to knock us eating beef or whatnot. More Americans need to fast, says Derek McLean. Indeed. Some of you guys are fat boys out there. You can go days without eating. And that would go ahead and repair your stomach a little bit. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Go ahead and drop a little super chat, if anything. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, drop a post notification, all the bells, caress the buttons for Champagne. We may be being censored out there. We need more decentralized private platforms, and make sure you're following me on Steem. Even though the price is down, I still post there. So, if we ever get knocked off here on YouTube, you may be able to find me over there on the Steem at blockchain, non-censored out there. Shout out to Derek, J Constant, CryptoZilla, D-Rock, Rafterman, One Niceland, and the rest of the boomers out there. Kaboom. Thanks a lot, Rafterman. I appreciate you. And shout out to CryptoZilla. I'm going to check out that 20-day water fast, says Rafterman. Yeah, and if you guys, you're not ready to do a long fast, do some intermittent fasting first to kind of break you in. I've been doing 18-6. For some time now, 18-hour fast, 6 hours of eating window, and it's been pretty good. Champagne cut out most of the carbs for about 2 to 3 months, and now I'm back to eating carbs a little bit more, but it's tapered. It's tapered. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks again to all the crypto maniac boomers for catching my back today when Champagne was a little down. Keep booming out there. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.